I'm Stefanie Ignoffo, founder of the nonprofit Plantspiration. I'm a lifestyle medicine coach, plant interventionist, and on Wednesday night, I'm a Food for Life instructor with the Physicians Committee for Responsible Medicine. And what that means is I teach people how to prevent and reverse disease with a lifestyle medicine approach as a coach. And I'm about to unload this week's grocery haul, including what we have for tomorrow night's class, which I'm going to be talking about foods for the brain. A lot of people are talking about Alzheimer's and dementia and stuff like this, but there's something we can do about it. And I'm going to teach people about that tomorrow night. For instance, you know, a lot of people come into this, they start eating plants and they start saying that they're taking all these vitamins. Well, what are you getting too much of? Did you know that too much iron and too much copper can actually cause problems with our cognitive function? And we can find natural amounts and healthy amounts of copper and fiber right in our own whole food plant base. If we start taking protein powders or we start taking these multivitamins, I can't remember which one it was that Dr. Neil Barnard talked about. Back in the day, they encouraged everybody to take this one multivitamin, and it's loaded with copper and excess metals that we just don't need. So I'm going to not only talk tomorrow night about how to, you know, fight these chronic diseases, prevent them, and in some cases, people are, you know, getting better cognitive function, turning it around. This is how we do it. No matter if this class is about foods for the brain or if they're about losing weight, preventing and reversing disease, this is the way that I shop. This is the way that I live. This is how I've kept 100 pounds off 10 years later and how I teach people to do it. And it really does start off with what we get from the grocery store. Here's the book, Power Foods for the Brain. So let's start off with we're going to be making a pasta salad tomorrow because we all know that complex carbs are what fuels our body. And in that pasta salad, I'm going to be adding in these kidney beans. What do you guys think? Are you ready for tomorrow night's class? You ready to see what I've got to unpack here? One more time, let me show you. This lady who is checking me out today, I love her. Hello to her. She watches my YouTube. She is ripping through, so I was just like shoving everything in. My IKEA bags, I love these. They hold a lot. I think about bringing my groceries in like I'm getting some kind of a workout. Speaking of workout, I love every single one of you that are able to get into that 7 o'clock chat, workout, pump up hour. That's what we're doing at Plantspiration. I practice what I teach. So, okay, here we go. Actually, they didn't have any fresh broccoli today. I was a little upset about that, but I just ran over there and I got this bagged broccoli. This is great to be steamed. This is great to be baked. You could put this in the air fryer. You could eat it plain. And I want you to eat that kind of stuff. That's truly the low-fat, whole food, plant-based stuff I'm talking about that you can eat unlimited amounts to. If you want to pour some cashew cheese over it, you could do that too. Just use the one I'm talking about because that's the best one out there. Also, if you got green beans in your refrigerator, guess what? You're going to eat them. You're going to eat them. You could be munching on these all day long. Was I craving those in the beginning? That's going to be a no. I didn't crave those, but I knew if I kept bringing them home and I kept eating those, that's how I was going to nourish my body and reverse these diseases that I struggled with. Diverticulitis, IBS, fibrocystic breast disease, pancreatitis, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, autoimmune disease. I was facing double knee replacements. I had advanced osteoarthritis, chronic pain. You guys, the list goes on. And that's why I'm out here doing what I'm doing, because if I can do it, so can you. We're just going to be mindset. Change your mind, change your life. And your mind starts right when you get to the grocery store. This is a great thing to keep on hand. These are just plain frozen rice. In the ingredients, it just said, look at this. It just says cooked white rice. This is great to keep on hand. What could you do with this? Denise, thank you for sharing that post in the group. What 2 ingredients could you add to this? Here, I'll talk about some ingredients. I would love to put this blazing habanero California balsamic on all my rice and all my steamed broccoli, my potatoes, my everything. I'll drop the link in that in my YouTube. What else do we got in here? This is how we eat our plants off. Potatoes do not make you fat, okay? It's the oil, it's the butter, it's the cheese, it's all that crap that you put on it. And it affects up here, okay? If those arteries are getting clogged right here, guess what's going on up here? So let's get some potatoes. We go through about 3 to 5 pounds of potatoes. Geez, almost every few days. You guys are watching me every week bring home groceries. You're seeing what we're going through. There's 3 of us here, and we eat our plants off. Always great to have a gluten-free tamari, low sodium, whatever one works for you. Keep that stuff on hand. Talk about fighting chronic disease. Talk about fighting we need these antioxidants, these phytonutrients, these vitamins, these minerals. They're all in here. Those I put in my smoothies every single day. What else do we have in our bag of how to prevent and reverse disease and lose weight? If you notice, there's not going to be a lot of packaged products in here, not a lot of high sodium stuff, not a lot of high fat stuff. We keep things low fat. And what I mean by that is it's not no fat. I keep my flax in my smoothies every day. You know, I sometimes do a couple tablespoons of nuts or in recipes, as you see. You know, it's very freeing once you just start finding the things you love and eating more of them. Like I love to steam cauliflower, and I love to put anything over it. I'll put peanut butter over cauliflower if that's what I want to do. But you can steam it. You could put sriracha on it. You could put all kinds of seasonings on it. You could dunk it in hummus, which is great. I love the jalapeno hummus. Here's some tea in case I want some more positive energy. Whoa, I'm breaking stuff. You guys, I have bananas coming out of my ears because bananas are awesome to eat. I don't know who started this rumor that there's too much potassium or we shouldn't be eating fruit. That's ridiculous. I've got cilantro because I'm going to be cooking a ton of sweet potatoes and talking about how to get that stuff in. I like to juice. So here's some ginger. It's great for nausea. It's great for anti-inflammatory. It's great for phytonutrients. I've got some oranges. I'm going to be making some sweet potatoes and oranges in the oven tomorrow night and talk about how to do this quickly and easily. Why am I talking about this? Because I'm using a 20-year evidence-based program with the Physicians Committee that I teach from. So I'm not just making this stuff up or saying, hey, you should check this out. This has been around what I'm teaching tomorrow night for over 20 years, preventing and reversing disease. It's right out of the curriculum, and these recipes are put together by doctors, dietitians, nurses. That's why I like to say, keep these recipes in here. The ones that I know help prevent and reverse disease. And this is how you do it in the meantime. If you're not cooking up, keep it simple. More broccoli, you're gonna eat it. Okay, here we go. We're making a spiced pumpkin bread tomorrow, and we are not using pineapple for it. This is just great to have on hand. If you want to, munch on it. Sometimes the fruit is not that fresh out here in the winter time. Here it is, spiced pumpkin bread we're talking about tomorrow night, because there's some important stuff in pumpkins that are great for the brain. I'm going to be talking about that kind of stuff. These, I could put these on sweet potatoes. I could put these in a kale salad, any type of salad if I was going to have a salad. You could put these in oats. You could put these in grits. You could put these in quinoa. You could put raisins anywhere. Eat your raisins in your ingredients. We're going to be making a tofu mayonnaise tomorrow night for one of our recipes. So I'm going to need that. We've got more. Look at this. You could eat all the fruit you want. Just look at the back of the ingredients and make sure it doesn't have any sugar in it. Make sure it doesn't have any added stuff in it. Keep the things that are simple in your families, in the house, and people are gonna eat it. We're gonna have a lot of sweet potatoes tomorrow night. There's a lot of powerful things in sweet potatoes. So if you're looking to improve your overall quality of life, if you're looking to lose weight, prevent and reverse disease, first of all, let your doctor know that you're making diet and lifestyle changes, because these foods right here are so powerful, they'll reverse disease if you keep eating them. That's what I'm saying. So be careful. Warning, has the ability to lose weight, prevent and reverse disease, and you're going to want to go to your doctor and make sure you're taking the right medicines, because this can happen really fast. More pumpkin, because batch cooking is all about, if you're going to make one and cut it up and bake it, do it 2 times. Do 2. Saves you time. Put it in the freezer. Save it for later. More of this stuff right here. Some more tofu. We like tofu every day over rice, over broccoli, over a potato is how we're kind of cubing these up and putting them in the air fryer, seasoning them and putting them over our dishes to get that extra cancer fighting power. And we got somebody over here who loves pineapples. They were on sale, so I stocked up. Okay, what else? Oh my goodness, more soy. Like I said, if soy was capable of increasing boobs, it would be the biggest seller on the planet. It would be the biggest seller on the planet if that's what it was capable of doing. But quite frankly, it's not. I eat soy every day. As you can see, I've got a washboard chest. Eat the soy. This is what fights cancer. Stop that rumor that soy causes cancer or man boobs or anything like that. That's not the case. It's just, look, the studies are there. Don't just take my word for it. The research is out there. So those are our favorite brands. If you're going to get tofu, I'm going to recommend that you get an organic tofu. That matters. When I'm talking about soy and the benefits of soy, that doesn't mean I'm talking about soy dogs, soy burgers, processed soy foods. I'm talking about the main ones. We've got some lemons here because you never know when you're going to need a tablespoon and a half of a lemon. I like to feed the animals, okay? I like to feed the animals. I've got some limes because we're going to be putting these over sweet potatoes, talking about, you know, how to cook a sweet potato, how to use a sweet potato, how to make a sweet potato, how to keep your sweet potatoes batch cooked on hand. We're going to learn a lot about stuff tomorrow night in class. Those are a great snack to have, some dried mangoes. I always want to show people the ingredients on the back. I didn't even look because I already know. They just say dried mangoes. Do you see that? That's so important. If you are to buy anything packaged, it's like that's what it is. So pay attention to those little things. It's going to help you be able to eat your plants off. I want people to turn it up and start eating more plants. It's one of the biggest things I'm seeing is people are still thinking about dieting, but I'm talking about nourishing. I'm talking about healing. I'm talking about getting your body to run optimum. And we need an optimum amount of food. You know what I mean? Our whole life we've been doing diets and cutting back and restricting and no carbs and low carb and what the holy kale. None of those things helped me lose weight. Maybe for a little bit, but they didn't help me keep it off and they didn't reverse disease. So this is why I teach people today how to eat their plants off, and this is how we're gonna do it. I eat a lot of grapes, fruit for days, fruit all day long. Fruit isn't what's making people sick, okay, or raising their blood sugars, okay? It's because of the standard American diet, the high-fat animal proteins, which also affect our brain. We have to be in class to learn more about that. What else do I have here? Okay, I told you I was making some pumpkin spiced bread. I'm gonna be using this flour for that. I'm making a spiral pasta dish because I'm going to talk about how important it is to eat these carbohydrates and the misconceptions that come with it. People are so freaked out about carbohydrates, and I was one of them. So I want to talk more about how we need those things to help our brain, to feel good. They can even help you sleep better. Carbs are not what's stopping people from losing weight, okay? It's the stuff you're putting on it or the other stuff that's coming in with it. You know what I'm saying? Can't get enough vitamins, minerals, phytonutrients. We could eat that fruit for days. Holy pumpkin. I think I'm going to make 3 of them. That's what I think is happening here. This is one of my favorite pastas, tinkyata pasta. It's awesome. It's easy. Boil the water, throw it in, set the timer. You're done. You're done. One more package. This is, I just buy 2 at a time so that I can make it again when I do have time. Soy milks. Here we go. We're going to be using those in that chocolate pudding tomorrow night. I have a ton of apples because I eat a ton of apples every day. People ask me all the time, do you got a horse? I said, no, I just eat like 1. That's what I'm talking about. I had to get some contact solution. You know how that is. I've got some celery because I do like to juice. And, oh, I forgot to show you guys last time. This is, look at this. Oh, goodness. Hold on. Don't fall. More bananas. More bananas. One more thing. One more thing. Oh, you guys aren't going to believe this. And last but not least, my case of kale. You guys, this is my case of kale. Thank you to Myers. They always give me a little discount for buying a whole case at a time. We put the case of kale out on the back porch. It's cold, it's awesome, and I use one of these every day. You can make kale taste like taco. You can make kale taste so good. You can make it taste like salami, Polish sausage, but I can't possibly teach you everything in one video or in one class or in one day. So for those of you that are here at Plantspiration, thank you so much. You're the inspiration that the world needs to see. I see you right here. You're reversing disease right in front of my face. People are losing weight, preventing and reversing disease, and it's not a diet, it's a lifestyle, and one we need to maintain. Okay, so let me teach you how to do it right, to keep it simple, and to feel your best. How to eat low food, how to eat low fat, whole food, plant-based, knock this out, and become the person you want to be. You know what I'm saying? Change your mindset, change your life. Get over here, start eating your plants off, and let's start crushing it. We're gonna have a great class tomorrow night. We're gonna be talking about a lot of stuff that helps with diet and Alzheimer's disease, because What is the Alzheimer's solution? What is it? I'm going to talk about it tomorrow night. Any questions before I let you amazing people go? Lots of information here that I want to share with you guys. So this is my grocery haul. This is how I'm going to eat my plants off. Lots of pasta, lots of beans, lots of greens, lots of fruits, lots of vegetables, and lots of things that aren't in packages, lots of things that aren't high fat, and lots of things that make it really easy, simple, and sustainable, and most of all, delicious. Delicious. This lifestyle feels good. This is me 10 years later, and I can't wait for you to feel your best too. I love you guys so much. Happy Tuesday. These were my tips on what to bring home from the grocery store and how to crush it. So if you're with me, give me some. See you guys in tomorrow night's class. Keep sharing everything that you're doing. It's so inspiring for everybody to see. Keep on crushing it with me. We got a planet on fire, billions of animals being slaughtered for no reason, and people eating themselves to death, but not over here at Plantspiration.